Oh my gosh. Why is she being filmed? Why is mommy filming me? 'Cause I'm crazy. Look at her. I hope you enjoyed the Civil War photo dump. It's really hard for me to get upstairs. And I went upstairs today just for that photo album because I thought it would have my Winter Billy Creek photos in it. It does not. But it does have the summer of 2003 in it. Oh my gosh, it's almost 20 years ago. I missed that. That was a good summer for me, wasn't it, Bea? Bea was not even a thought at that time. Why are you licking my pants? She's got to always lick something. It's weird. It drives me wacko. But I hope you enjoyed the photo dump. There are more photos in the photo album. A lot of them are just battle shots. If you want to see what a Civil War battle reenactment looks like, Google it. It's not like you know the people in the photos. It's actually not like I know the people in the photos either. Because it's been like 20 years. Wow. I know we shouldn't live in the past, but that was a really good summer. At the time, I was living with the love of my life, Ian. Oh, we had a love so pure. Excuse me while I cough and choke. It was because I was at a Civil War reenactment, came home early, that I found out he was cheating on me. It still makes for a really good story, though. I'm sure I've told it before. I'll tell it again if y'all want me to, but it is what it is. So yeah, I went upstairs while I was on my break, which was an awful thing to do because I couldn't breathe when I got down here. Got that photo album, and then I got a couple other things. We have some old flannel sheets up there. Guess who's getting some flannel sheets? My ratties. I know, right? You're like, who cares? Because the top part of the cage, because I got the new cage attachment. That part isn't. I don't think that's gonna have the shavings in it. I think I'm just gonna use fleece or flannel. And these are the top sheets. No one uses top sheets anymore. I just use the fitted sheet in a blanket. And pillowcases. There's some old pillowcases that I'm gonna use for the wee ratties. And well, I don't know if that's gonna change now because of the weather or whatever. But I have a friend who's offered to come and put it together. She didn't offer so much as I said, "Hey, can you put this together?" And she said yes. So yay. It's not ready to go on top yet because I'll have to rearrange their cage again. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, I just saw something that I bought that makes me sad. Anywho, yeah, we're gonna get that ready soon. Get that put together, and then I'll just move the stuff out and let the ratties roam. I think it'll be easier to clean too, because then they hit the high ground when I start cleaning the cage when I leave them in it. This way they can totally hit the high ground. They can just be all up inside the top half of their cage. It'll be all good. And then I will look for more rats. Yes, I want more rats. Bea is getting old now. I think she's depressed. I honestly don't think she's happy right now. So well, we have a vet appointment in April, for her routine. So I'm going to just try to keep her cheered up. I'm sure part of it's because of my boy, our boy. So anyways, yeah, enjoy the photo dump. Back when I was cute and skinny. Before I had my nose fixed too. See my big old honker. It's still big, but it doesn't have bump anymore. And I can breathe through it most of the time. So I thought the shovelers were here, but they were obviously the shovelers who the neighbors down the street had hired. Our shovelers that we paid for aren't here yet. I'm going to let Kathy handle that because that's her baby. I handled the pricing when they were trying to gouge us. Let her handle all the other stuff. Because I still consider myself a child and her the adult, even though I'm an adult too. But it's like that dynamic you have with people. She will always be an adult, my babysitter from when I was a kid. And then my neighbor Billy will always be the pain in the butt who used to scare the heck out of me when I was little. But thank you, Billy. I saw you snow blowing. I hope this all melts. This is awful. I opened the door to let Bea go out. I was gonna let her just pee by the door because she does that. When she has permission, she wants to go outside, but when she doesn't have permission, she pees by the door because she's Bea, and that's what Bea does. So I'm like, all right, if you want to go outside, you can go outside. I opened the door, and the wind blew her back into me, and she was like this look of horror on her little face, and she did some gymnastics, and she's like, I'm not going out there. But 5 minutes later, she was sitting by the door. She's like, I'm going to do it. I was really proud of her. She went outside. She went real quick, right on the porch, came back in. And it was a number 2. So I grabbed the scoop and flushed it so that I don't find poop surprise when it all melts. So yay. We had a winning day, and I worked, and it wasn't too busy, and yesterday wasn't too bad either. And I was like, do you guys need anyone to stay? And they're like, no, we're good. And I'm like, okay, I tried. Because I would have stayed yesterday for more vacation. I was like, darn it. I gotta work 10 hours tomorrow. And be miserable tomorrow, next day, and the day after, just so you know. So I can get that extra money in my paycheck. I got bills to pay. I got Bea Arthur to cheer up. Right, baby girl? She's like, yes, mama. She doesn't care. If I give her, I'll give her a treat, and she'll be like, this is good. This is good. All right, I'm going to go because it's dinner time. I usually eat right after work because we go to bed so early. And we're probably going to go to bed super early tonight because got a big day tomorrow. Oh, and dude, I don't know if you saw the exchange earlier. One final thing and then I'll go. I was complaining that our plow driver didn't come at all. He did come. All of my neighbors heard him except for me. I think that's hilarious. I was like, wow, I slept through that. And Kathy said he came around 3:30. So he came. He's got to come back because there's more snow. I mean, I knew, he'd have to come back, but he's earning his dough today. And on that note, it's time to go get dinner. I think I'm going to have some broth tonight. Yummy, yummy broth. I just don't feel like cooking. I have some leftover chicken, but this is so boring. But I just don't want to shut up yet. I have this weird, cool rash going on my arm. I don't know if I should worry about it or not yet. We'll find out. I'll talk to you all later.